Objective number 2. Determine whether a function is one-to-one. Definition. A function is one-to-one if any two different inputs in the domain correspond to two different outputs in the range. That is, if x1 and x2 are two different inputs to a function f, then f of x1 not equal to f of x2. From this definition, what it means very simple is that you have two inputs, let's say that is x1 and x2, and they are different. Okay, then when you input into the function f, the x1 input give output f of x1, the x2 input give output f of x2. Because x1 and x2 are two different, then the f of x1 and f of x2 also different. If you have this situation happen, then we say the function is one-to-one. For example, we look at number 3, part A. We want to determine the function is one-to-one. You can understand friend is like the input and birthday is like the output. So you have input Ruby, James, and Yuki. You have output November 5th, May 14, and September 10. Each person has different birthday, so this is a corresponding one-to-one. So look at the Ruby. You have friend Ruby, birthday November 5th. If you change your friend to James, then his birthday is not November 5th like Ruby. His birthday is different, May 14. And then if you change to a different friend, Yuki, then her birthday is different. So in part A, the answer is one-to-one. In part B, this is not one-to-one. The reason why is that Ruby birthday is November 5th. Give Ruby input, give output November 5th. And then James is the new input. Ruby and James are two different inputs. But then James also give November 5th in the output. So the two friends have the same birthday. In this situation, the function is not one-to-one. In problem C, it's a little harder. It's because they give us a number. So if you can make the table, so we're going to put x and y. Okay, so we look at the x first. We have the x part, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So they are already listed for us from the smaller to the bigger. And now we look at the output. We have 6, 3, 2, 4, 8. If you want, you can put them in order. That means we're going to put 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Now we're going to draw the arrow. Okay, so -2 give birthday 6, right? Or -1 give birthday 3. 0 give birthday 2. So far 3 outputs give 3 different input. 3 different input give 3 different outputs so far. And then 1, 4, and then 2a. So they're all different. So different friends, different outputs, different birthday. So the last one is one-to-one. If you think about the graph, okay, I make one graph, the one that we learned before, and in the algebra before, one is a line and one is a parabola. So we have a line, so you see that we have points on the line. So we have one point on the line, and if you change to that point, you can see that the x value different, then the y value also different. So input different, y output different. And you look at the parabola. So for example, I pick the 2 points like this. These 2 red points that I make, they are having the same y but different x, right? So that means 2 friends having same birthday. So in this case, parabola is not a one-to-one. So the line is one-to-one, but the parabola is not. In order to do this, if you are thinking about the points, it will be a lot of work for us. So we will think about the horizontal line test. If you make the horizontal line test, and then you move it up or down, you can see that the horizontal line meet the function at 1 point for the line, but for the parabola at 2 points. So we have a definition of the horizontal line test. If every horizontal line intersects the graph of a function f in at most 1 point, then f is 1-to-1. The word at most, that means the maximum 1 point or can be no point. At most 1 point means no point or 1. So that means the horizontal does not have to meet the function, or it meets the function at 1 point. Example number 4, we want to determine the function is 1-to-1. The problem gives us the graph, they give us the function. They are using the technologies to wrap for us, so we don't have to know how to wrap this. We just look at the graph, we just use the graph to answer the question. We're gonna draw the horizontal line test. And you see that the horizontal line test meet the graph in part A 1 point only. But in part B, it meets 3 points, or sometimes you move and it meets 2 points, or if you move, it meets 1 point. So in this case, in part B, it means 3 points or 2 points. It's just like 3 friends having the same birthday. Okay, so in part B is not 1-to-1, but in part A is 1-to-1.